bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Patterson on the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Patterson. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Cordero Patterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Pulls it in at the 13 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'm on, right? 11 MT, 11 MT. Switch.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle, 73 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Randy Bullock set to kick.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Vince Wilfork forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Good job right there, good job right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 7-7, our score after 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
He'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
11 MT tight.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
12. Check three.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the shift. 11. Hey, check 24. Watch 11. 11 MT. Come. Check 52. Shift. 11 Thomas. Back.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Mike 10. Hey, defense, let's go. 12.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
20, Mike, 20.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Complete, it's Johnson. And he's got room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there for the Raiders. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Folk's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down, Houston.
He's checking. 11 MT.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
12.
To throw again on second down. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Mike 10. 12. Let's get off the field, D. Check. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. What's the curl?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
11.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
First down.
11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Raiders 17, Texans 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll look downfield for Waller. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Mike 20. Check. Mike 20. Mike 20.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got a man. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Jefferson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 24, Texans 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Andre Johnson, 78 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Mike 20. Mike. There. Defense wins championships, baby. Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Jerry Rice, open right side.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st down, it's Patterson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock. couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down, got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
1st down, Houston.
12. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Good. 11, mighty.
Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11. 12.
To throw, Burrow. Here's Johnson with a reception. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Texans 28, Raiders 27.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. 20. Get in the weight room.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
11 MT paint. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
11 MT paint.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Johnson's got it complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. 3 buds.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
60 Maverick. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Colin Johnson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
11 MT. Watch the whip.
From the 31, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
11 MT. 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rob Gronkowski Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-zip. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
11.
Now Burrow. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
12.
We got to get to the ball.
11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
11 Mighty.
Mike
11 MT. Tate.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
14, Texans 7.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 55 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And, oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Hurts throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check.
Focus, defense, focus.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hurts. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Prater's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check. Viking 18.
On first down, Peyton. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give, it's Peyton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Bring in the second string.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. He's got it at the 15. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marcus Allen. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Lance Allworth, 68 yards. And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Running it here with Peyton. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 72 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll run on first down. Peyton, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, we got 11 mighty.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. Going to throw right side here, complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Danny. Check it out, read.
11.
Hey, switch.
11.
Slam.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He's checking. Crash.
11 MT. 11 MT. Tape. 11 MT. Tape.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Kill.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they